Okay, final battle before time skip, I think. As it was in red when we did this last time. But first I need to do these supports, just in case they may be useful later. Claude and Annette, sure.
Creepity creep.
Huh?
Living in a land that's dark and blinded by the frigid cold, creeping through the loneliness for ages untold. In your heart you're desperate for the sweet embrace of light, pushing through and crawling with all of your might.
That is actually, if that's translated from Japanese, that's well done.
Here, creepy, creepy, creepity creep. Now, creepy, creepy, creepity creep.
Yeah, that's pretty adorable actually.
Oh, Claude, you weren't, watching me, were you?
No.
I saw the whole ritual, yes. You have a gift, Annette. I could watch that all day. In fact, I just might.
Claude! Ugh, can you please forget you saw that? I was just making up a silly song to pass the time while watering the plants.
Sure. It could be my secret serenade, if you so please. But tell me, you were born in Fargus, right?
Yes, that's right.
I thought so. You're really talented, you know. It's been a while since I heard a song like that. One that stirs me to my very soul.
Soul stirring? My creepity creep song? I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
I never, ever exaggerate. In fact, it reminded me of rituals we have back where I grew up.
Exaggerating is everything you do in every single sentence ever.
We'd gather around a blazing fire and spend the whole night caught up in song and dance. Not unlike what you just demonstrated.
Of course.
Really, the dance I'm thinking of is exactly like the one you just did. We'd scream like beasts and then jump up and roll around. It's freeing, isn't it?
Scream? Like a beast? That is not what I was doing! And what's this weird ritual you're talking about?
Even better than your angelic voice were your lyrics. I can't even begin to fathom the deep meaning they contain, but maybe if we talk about it...
You really do like trolling, don't you?
Deep meaning? No, just no.
Oh, I get it. It's the sort of thing you have to figure out for yourself. Okay, don't tell me. Give me time. I'll work it out.
Work what out?
Oh, have you already watered the plants? Sorry, I'm just realizing it was supposed to be my turn this week.
No, it's fine. Really.
Okay, see you later then. Creepity creep.
He is not gonna let this go, is he?
No, to be fair, I probably won't let it go either. Lawrence and Lysithia, let's go.
Picking wildflowers? Seems such a common activity for someone like you.
To me, the most beautiful flower is the one that blossoms by its own strength. Lysithia, please accept this as...
Oh, just gag yourself, you fucking scrub.
Knock it off! Sorry. It's just that the thorns are a bit sharp, and I'm not a fan of killing nature.
True sympathy, even for the smallest wildflower. I admire your kindness. When you inherit your house, that kindness will be a balm to your subjects. They and the neighboring lords will trust you instinctively.
And technically she's not going to inherit anything because she's going to die soon, so...
Politics. Again.
The Alliance has been harmed in the past by lords who thought only of themselves, who saw others as a means to an end. But you understand others' pain. With you around, I am quite hopeful that the Alliance will flourish again.
That's not something you should get your hopes up about. How—
I'm sorry? I understand you have a distaste for politics, but could you really allow a noble house 3 centuries old to fall to ruin? This goes beyond you and even your house. What would become of Fodlan if all its noble houses withered away in such a manner?
It would stay the same. Potentially be a better place. It would be one without ridiculous class systems, which is why Edelgard's doing her thing.
The people would be in disarray. The balance of power would crumble. Chaos would rule.
Not necessarily.
No, it's just... my body, unfortunately, is not built to last. And I have no siblings. When I die, that's the end.
What?
Noble birth has been nothing but a source of pain for me. For me, and for my parents. We got sucked into the rebellion in the Empire, and it led to many responsibilities for us. The things we went through. I can hardly bear to speak of it. All I want now is to give my mother and father the chance to live out their years in peace. I intend to do whatever I can to ease the hardships of our people, while I still have life left in me. Naturally, I worry about what will come to pass after I'm gone, but I'm sure things will work out. So long as there are people like you around, working so hard for a better future.
Okay, he's a douche. We all know that he's a douche. This heartfelt speech should affect him in some way. Let's see if it does.
So you have been thinking of the future, even despite all of that. I am so sorry.
Yes.
I had no idea.
Well, I'm sorry on repeat, you filthy scrub.
Lysithea, I have offended you most persistently. Please find it in your heart to forgive my impudence.
Don't worry about it. If you're so insistent upon being my friend, I'm sure more tasty snacks and tea will help persuade me. But if speaking of the future holds such importance, better to find someone who actually has one.
Ooh, that hits deep.
I understand. Yes, let's take tea together again soon.
Annoyingly, that's like my favourite Lysithea conversation. That was quite deep.
What is it, Marianne?
I'm curious why you've been eating your meals near me as of late. I'm not much for conversation. I'm always at a loss for words, and I never know how to respond to questions.
Well, it's true that there are some who prefer a lively dinner table, but I prefer to eat in peace. With you, my meals are a relaxing experience. In fact, you are the most peaceful dining companion I've ever had.
Really?
There is a real grace and fluidity to your every movement. I greatly appreciate refined table manners. Observing you all this time, I believe I've realized what is so striking about you.
You just admitted to basically stalking her by looking at her all the time, bro. Stop.
Your beauty comes from the heart. It is an inner beauty.
That might have worked on quite a lot of ladies, but she doesn't really get that.
It is not some flamboyant pageantry, a product of external adornment or grooming. When I first noticed it, I thought that it could use some refinement, a little polish. But I was mistaken. You are perfect in your natural state, just as you are.
You think I'm beautiful? Just the way I am?
Certainly. To add a superficial luster on top of what you already possess would be offensively redundant.
No one's ever said anything like that to me before.
Alas, I am the only one with eyes. But perhaps it is for the best that your beauty not be revealed to all the world. Yes, it is certainly better that only I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, can appreciate your true magnificence.
Yeah, but I bet if she were a commoner, you'd be treating her like garbage.
And on that note, I bid you farewell.
What a strange person. But being called beautiful just the way I am, that was nice to hear.
Alrighty then. I have already give my people all their equipment. So, let's do this. Go. I've been waiting for this mission for the last... what? 20 hours? That's what's stupid. Might be less than that. 10 maybe without me messing about.
You're going to receive the goddess's revelation at the Holy Tomb? That's news to me. I did not see that coming.
It isn't news to you.
Lady Rhea's going too, right? I hear it will be well guarded, but is that really okay?
If Solon's allies are still around, it's certainly true that we don't know when or where they may appear.
They can't be that strong though, unless it's a cutscene.
I don't know what type of place this holy tomb is, but we should be cautious.
If something happens,
We'll have to take matters into our own hands.
What do you think, Professor? Is it really okay for Lady Rhea to attend?
It seems to be tightly sealed, I'll give you that. We should be fine as long as nothing goes terribly wrong. Yep, just as long as nothing goes wrong.
That's some great foreshadowing there, bro.
Well, the truth is, we won't know what's going to happen until it happens. All we can do is stay on our guard and play it by ear.
Yep.
That's quite enough babbling, Claude. There is nobody more unfit for a holy ceremony than you.
Oh no, Raphael doesn't have much manners, though.
Divine punishment won't strike us for setting foot in the Holy Tomb, right?
Good grief. Why are you always so negative? Flame? Is something on your mind?
Yes, because she knows exactly what's going to happen.
Who, me? No. It is nothing. May we all see this through to the end.
It still doesn't make sense to me. A goddess was living inside Teach, right?
He only told you that. Why are you telling everyone else? Or did they already know because you told everyone else?
But now there's a ceremony to receive a revelation or whatever. How could that be necessary anymore? There must be another objective.
Did I miss the part where they told everyone else?
It's pointless to speculate about it now. We'll know the answer soon enough.
Because it would have been nice to know Marianne's view as a religious character on why bro has God inside his head.
There isn't any danger for us students, but be careful, Teach.
I'm not going to like this mission, am I?
Are you surprised, Professor? This is the Holy Tomb.
That mechanism for descending underground back there, what powers it? When I tried to come by myself, it wouldn't even budge.
This is where the goddess who created this world was laid to rest, along with her children.
But you're fine.
It is said that our creator, the goddess Sothis, sat upon this very throne. Professor, do you recognize this throne?
That will not lie.
So long. I have waited so very long for this day.
Because you are crazy.
Sit upon the throne. I have no doubt you will be gifted a revelation from the goddess.
I don't think you will.
Well, it was supposed to be but a step away. What could possibly be missing?
Sorry to disturb you when you're distressed, Archbishop, but it seems some uninvited guests have arrived.
Don't move, any of you. If you move, your lives will be forfeit.
That doesn't make any sense, what you just said. And how the hell did they get there? In the most guarded place in the history of guarded?
Thank you ever so much for guiding us this far. The Imperial Army will now take possession of everything in the Holy Tomb.
I don't think they will.
The Imperial Army? What are they doing here?
So, they knew we were heading to the Holy Tomb and followed us here. Hey, who is that standing next to the angry guy? Could that be...
The Flame Emperor. I see. So you've been allied with the Empire from the beginning.
What are they doing here? What do they hope to gain?
There's only one goal for grave robbers like these. Right, Flame Emperor? You're here to steal the treasure that rests within the Holy Tomb.
Is there any treasure though?
For a fool, you catch on quickly. Those crest stones will be ours.
Oh yeah, those.
That infernal power, which is masquerading as a medicine but is truly a poison, will plague this world no longer.
Insolence! You will atone for the sin of trampling on this holy resting place, Professor. Destroy these villainous traitors who dare dishonor our creator.
Just saying, but in one fire breath you could literally level all of them. It's not even a threat to you. Why are you trying to keep the guys as, you are not Super Dragon, but, you know. We might not even figure that out in this playthrough. Alrighty then. Bro is... oh, hang on. No. I don't have the greatest amount of units this time, do I? Just 9. I really want to put Leonie back on. But I've got no one to take off for her. I'll take Lysithia off for her, for Leonie. Bro can have Catherine. Nolda can have Lysithia. Marianne can have sure. No. Marianne can have Flame. I'll do. Right, map. What we got? Did we start at the top lap? I thought we started at the bottom last time. Hello, Flame Emperor. How are you? We've got mooks, tons of mooks. You don't stand there. You stand there. You stand there. You stand there. Right. I wouldn't be surprised.
Allow such violence from the Empire.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this is the last mission
the Holy Tomb.
for the time skip, but we'll find out.
The crest stones are in the caskets. Open every last one of them.
The Holy Tomb must not be desecrated. Protect as many of the crest stones as you can.
I guess we're fighting over who gets those crest stones. What in the world do they intend to use them for anyway?
What in the world are crest stones? In the context
Ready
of this
and willing.
world. That'd be nice to know too.
Sally forth!
Can't tell if my team's stronger this time around or not.
Hey, look at you.
Ready anytime.
Come on, Ignatz, don't let me down. Good. Well done.
Yep.
You can't reach. That's inconvenient.
Who, me?
Keep mixing them up. Is that one?
I
Right.
stand ready.
I'm just gonna have to go down then.
You think not?
I'm gonna have to send... None of these are warp, do they?
Stay focused.
Bro is gonna go that way. But
Let's
first,
get
we
to
need to deal with these. I want to get you to level 30 on this chapter, Leonie. The bro goes this way. Not messing about, we're going to go straight for sword this time.
Thank you.
And Sothish shield.
Who, me?
Maybe we'll have silence. We'll do something. And then you have to go this way.
the better to serve Lady...
Predictable!
No,
Take
can't
away
keep it
the
up.
crest stones. All of them.
That is enough. Do you even know what those stones are?
No, tell me. I want to know. That guy might be a pain to beat though. Alright. So we'll run on down. Defeat them wherever we can. Leone can take out this guy. Okay. Ignatz can take this guy. He's gonna have to move down here. That is incredibly inconvenient. I'll break the bow, but it's fine. We need to beat this fool over here.
Could have been better.
You can move down. We'll absorb the ire from that enemy. Push this guy. Bro can attack this thing. You need to make sure this guy doesn't get off with my crest stone.
I thought I...
Wow. He is made of paper. I need to increase her defense. If I'm going to make her one of my main flying units, she really needs defense.
You're certain?
Where are you, boy? One bro down this way.
Another...
Yeah, the reason I haven't ranked bro to any other class is I want to get him to master assassin first. Let's run everyone down if we can. As this thing's not a massive threat. I think Lauren should be enough.
Now I see the...
Ah.
Okay, I've got it.
That was very useful in need renewal. Alright, so bro. Wait, are these stairs? I didn't get that mistake last time, didn't I? Those are not stairs. We've got to go around. Wrong way. You get that XP, Ignatz. You get that XP, bro.
I think.
Sally forth!
Oh no, such damage. It was almost leveled. I think I can have a go then. Ariane can just be my healer and stand in the middle. Assist, physic, unhappy.
I wonder how much more I can learn.
Can Ignatz getting hits in? Oh. You can though. Equip. What is her defense? 7. No wonder she's so easy to KO. I'll see if I've got any I don't know what the defense ones are called. Defense upgrade items in the inventory.
I'm told it's fine to kill those who resist. Now then, how shall I cook you?
I mean, you missed, so. Let's check. Convoy. Do I have any defense ups? We're defense by 1. I'd say that's great. I'll use it now. Convoy. What's with this? I'll put on. Items. Okay, that's made you a little tankier. If you master your class, I'll change you to another one which might actually buff your defense a little. I can win that whenever. Basically just messing about at this point. $126 damage.
No, I was just... You did it!
Stuck it, scrub.
Appreciate that. Lucky.
Alright then, let's go, bro.
one person I did not wish to make an enemy of.
To be fair, you could have told him, or just not attacked like an idiot.
I'm stronger. So, the end has come.
Is this some sick joke? The Flame Emperor is actually Edelgard?
It is indeed Edelgard, yes. Oh, I need that. I don't need that. I need that. That skill gem though.
You have disappointed me, Edelgard. To think that a descendant of House Hresvelg would dare betray the Holy Church. Professor, kill Edelgard at once. She is a danger to all of Fodlan. Such a rebellious heart cannot be allowed to keep beating.
I have achieved my objective. I will retreat. Farewell, Professor. If we meet again, it will be on the battlefield.
Don't say that, I don't want to kill you.
Come, Hubert.
Wait, why can Hubert teleport? Where was that when I wanted it?
To flee is futile, wicked girl. The Church of Seros will raise its entire army against you until you have been captured and punished.
Yeah, it did that in the red route and you lost. Even with the army of the blue.
You have defiled the holy tomb, dishonored the goddess, and humiliated your brethren. That crime will never be erased. Even if you burn in the eternal flames and spill all of your blood into the goddess's soil. Come, Professor. Let us return and decide upon our next course of action.
Is no one going to question why she just shouted like a crazy madwoman?
I'm not exactly on friendly terms with the princess, but I do have a few questions for her. Edelgard said that the Creststones represent power. That means she knows how to use them. She almost certainly knows other secrets of Fodlan as well. Once things calm down a bit, there's a lot more that Rhea needs to tell us.
Yes, and she better do.
I just hope there's still time. I have this strange feeling that history is being written. That an age of anarchy is upon us. Let's hope I'm mistaken.
Okay, that wasn't a time skip.
The leaders of the church have misused its creed to fulfill their true desire, to rule the world. They have fooled the people of Fodlan.
Why does she not use Amir as her axe in this photo?
Long ago, they divided the Empire to create a kingdom, and then divided that kingdom to create an alliance. They did all of this to make the masses bicker amongst themselves. They caused instability in order to reinforce their own authority. They gathered gold and lived in extravagance. How? By preying on the devotion of those who wished for the goddess's salvation. Those corrupt hypocrites cannot lead Fodlan to true peace. Their foul belief system must be torn asunder so that true wisdom may finally prevail. And so, I have decided, by order of the Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, the Empire hereby declares war on the Church of Seros.
I cannot believe it. Let us recount the situation as it stands, Professor. After you returned from the Holy Tomb, the Adrestian Empire declared war upon the Church of Seros, as well as our allies. Edelgard demanded her own father relinquish the throne, and then assumed the position of Emperor. She has deemed the Church of Seros to be an evil of this world, and is calling upon the people of Fodlan to help her tear it down.
To be fair, it kinda is.
I must discuss our response to this declaration with the Archbishop, after the Knights return from their investigation. Until then, watch over the students. See that they remain calm.
I heard what happened, Teach. The princess, well, the Emperor now. She really did it, didn't she? The lords and dukes of both the kingdom and the alliance have been called out, and now have to choose between the church and the empire. The seed of conflict was always there, and now we find ourselves in the middle of a war that will tear Fodlan in two.
The Empire is rash, but I never thought it would come to this.
How could something like this happen? I hope everyone back home is safe.
I'm sure it's mass confusion at home right now.
My brother must be worried sick about me.
You're absolutely right, Teach. I'm sure a lot of us are worried about our homes, but all we can do for now is prepare for battle and tread carefully.
No time skip then. So this is immediately different.
Part 1.
So now,
White
everything
clouds.
from now on
Lone moon.
is brand new.
To war.
Let's go.
Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder perhaps of some inescapable truth.
Yeah, no skipping things. This is brand new. Let's go. Actual new things. If only they made you not do the entire thing 3 times, well, 4 times technically. Oh, 5,000. Thanks, Rhea. Ooh.
Unforgivable! I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent course of action.
That's literally all you do when a person defies the church. You just kill them all.
The fault is my own. I failed to see the wickedness within Edelgard's heart.
It's not actually wickedness. She's trying to do it for the greater good, not because of reasons.
She plotted with ill-meaning strangers to achieve her own ambitions and defiled the holy tomb.
Yeah, that's not against the law.
If that is not wicked, what is? Or perhaps her ambitions are even grander than we know. Perhaps she is planning to make herself a false deity by demonizing the Church of Seros.
Answer your question, Set Earth. What's evil and wicked is... What was it, like 5 chapters ago you told me to massacre an entire army of people.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that shall not be forgiven, nor forgotten.
Yeah, we haven't injured the goddess.
We must stop the Empire, and quickly.
I have returned, Rhea.
Welcome back, Shamir. Were you able to discern the Empire's movements?
Their main troops are marching towards Garreg Mach. It is said that they will join forces with Edelgard's army and arrive within 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That is not enough time. It will require all of our efforts just to prepare our defenses before then. We must send notice to all surrounding villages at once. We must order the residents of Garreg Mach to flee for their lives.
It will be done.
Professor, listen close. If our enemy invades the monastery, I will have no choice but to stand upon the battlefield. If something happens to me, I am entrusting my sacred duties to you.
Okay, for one thing, you are basically unkillable, and you could just do this yourself anyway.
You must have guessed it by now. The truth of who you are. Or perhaps I should say, your lost memories are surely beginning to return.
No. You assume that he has Sothis' memories, which he does not have.
I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you. But the duty is yours, and yours alone. Only you can lead the people of Fodlan.
Rhea, please. You must tell me all that you know. I beg of you. That one is the progenitor god. Am I correct?
No. Well, technically he is. He has the powers, but not the memories of the progenitor god.
In a sense. Our dear professor is a vessel. One who carries the power of the progenitor god within. In time, the vessel will become one with the power contained within, and the progenitor god shall return to this world.
No, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I see. I trust that you are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment. But I suppose there is no turning back.
I ask that you help our friend. And in doing so, help her. I am waiting and hoping for the moment when our creator rules this wayward land once more.
I want to say he actually does get Orsothis' powers and she does return. If she was killed in the first place, she's not unkillable. She could just get killed again.
I understand. As ever, I will take you at your word.
Lady Rhea, brother, I will do my part as well.
How does a creator god with the power of time die in the first place?
Flame, were you eavesdropping? Regardless, I am glad to hear it. You owe your life to the professor after all. And in the end, they may prove to be our brethren.
You have my gratitude, Sedith. And you as well, Flame. As followers of the progenitor god, it is up to us to see our mission through.
Couldn't bro just say to you, you're not doing that, then you have to listen to him? Constance. We do like Constance.
You have my gratitude.
Well, I mean... So none of Edelgard's people should be here now. Alright, we'll just go through them. Not super quick, because these are all new. But a lot of the conversations will be basic.
You know, Professor, I'm glad that I came to the Officers' Academy. I feel accepted here. I've learned so much. Honestly, I'm surprised at how much I've grown. So, I will not let the Academy be destroyed. It's important to me, and I will protect it. I feel braver just... We're gonna win this, Professor.
How we know?
What the...
Hey, Anna.
Well, I can't believe the Empire raised an army. Even I couldn't have guessed it. War is profitable, but dangerous. I really don't like seeing people I care about out there mixed up in all this.
Why would you even participate at all? That's weird, right? That she's even there at all if it's just about money.
Pardon me. Greetings, Professor. Something to report. Unexpected. Apparently, this is the first time Garreg Mach has been invaded in its whole 995-year history.
I mean, yeah, it is pretty stupid to attack a citadel.
It's my job to protect this gate, so even if enemies come in, I hope we both survive.
Especially a citadel with a dragon in it. You generally do not attack those. That is usually incredibly stupid.
Maybe.
Ingrid.
To think that the Flame Emperor was Edelgard all along. Flame's abduction? Geralt's murder? The turmoil in Remire Village?
Explain Flame's abduction.
Whether or not she was the mastermind behind what happened, it at least seems like she was involved. And yet she was able to remain so composed while she was enrolled at the Officers' Academy.
Yes, that is true.
What does war with Edelgard mean for us, Professor?
And why does she even want that?
Right, I stole you from Edelgard. So you're in my team now.
I wonder why she'd think that. That's how it always goes,
Just because I didn't want to kill her. Because I like Bernadetta. These.
What?
Did I steal Petra? Or she's still here.
That's so.
Or is it just... Oh, is it just Edelgard who left? Edelgard and, their
I
people.
am owing big debts to Duke Garrett of the Empire. He is the Minister of Affairs. He is a friend of Edelgard. He is to her side. I am spending my days with... I am feeling... Is it possible to be switching to York? I have so much... I have...
I don't have to kill you now.
I have had the arrival of a letter from Edelgard. She is asking that I join her side. She is making the decision. No, she is deciding if Bridget is a friend or an enemy of the Empire. But my choice is not to be friends. My choice is to fight with you. Bridget
Well done, Petra.
is not a friend of the Empire. We will not be following again.
Well done. Respect, girl. Respect. Just steal everybody in her squad.
I don't normally have a problem jumping into a fight, but it feels strange going up against my father. We aren't especially close, but he's not an opponent I'd want to face. I'd almost rather fight a monster. I hope he's not part of the group coming to attack Garreg Mach.
You can side with Edelgard, you know. You can do that.
That girl's starting an all-out war, isn't she? But an enemy is an enemy, no matter who they are. Don't let compassion for her get in your way.
Yeah, but I actually do have compassion for Edelgard. She's like my favourite character.
Okay. I thought we'd all be really busy with assignments and getting ready for graduation. But now that things have turned out like this, I guess there's nothing to do but fight.
If I could go back to last month and throttle my carefree self. Now it turns out Edelgard is the Flame Emperor and the new Adrestian Emperor. And she's striking out against the monastery, with the full force of the Imperial Army behind her. We gotta beat her at her own game. For our sake as well as Lady Rhea's.
I mean, to be fair, I don't give two craps about Rhea. Lance tournament to get a silver lance. I mean, yeah. I'll take a free silver lance.
Hope not. Naturally.
I do like the horses in this game. They look so cool.
You can't compete with me.
10 damage. Oh, you'll knock 10 off me by the time I KO him. Which means 36.
A trivial victory.
And that's fine.
You can't compete with me.
You are damn right they can't. How are you? Oh, you're a Pegasus Knight. That's why you're faster than me.
You're outclassed.
3 silver lands for me. Next. The Officers Academy. Guard's crew. Who are you?
Professor, what actually happened last month? I can't keep up at all. Edelgard is the Emperor, and she's declared war against the Church? So now we're at war? What is going on? I really don't understand any of this.
Dorothea?
Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? Who knew the kid had it in her? I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually. The more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win. But would it really be okay for Edelgard to win? Hey there, Professor. Well, oh yeah, I'm looking...
I am not beating the crap out of Dorothea either. I refuse to try. We're not doing that.
The Empire's aggression cannot stand. But if we are going to attack them now, we must be honest with ourselves about our chances of success. It goes without saying that I will fight the Imperial Army with everything I have for as long as I am able. But House Gloucester's territory is adjacent to Imperial lands. Let us proceed with caution.
Maybe. Things must be pretty crazy in Fargus about now. My father must be beside himself. I don't get it. Why did Edelgard make enemies with the nobles? Ideals she believed in so much, she was willing to start a war over them? Those must be some lofty ideals, to say the least.
I actually like her ideals. They make sense to me.
Once the Imperial Army reaches the monastery, we'll have no choice but to fight.
What's going to happen to us?
Technically nothing if Rhea got off her ass and did it.
I believe you.
Yes. His Highness calls for the head of Edelgard. For me, that is cause enough to fight.
Yeah, why would Dimitri say that?
His Highness would not say, but I can think of only one explanation. She must have been involved in the tragedy of Duskur.
Professor, I guess it's easy for me to say this now. I'm so glad I'm from the Alliance. I had no idea Edelgard was so scary. And Dimitri seems totally... I wouldn't bend a knee to either of them. Well, I definitely don't hate him. He rarely takes things well. If we're
I'd choose Edelgard myself. But that's just me. We're gonna go the Abyss. Then we'll do everything else. I won't close this episode until I've done all this chatting. So the next one will be straight into the Imperial Invasion mission. And then it's probably the time skip. Because I assume you get attacked or something?
Professor! Hey you, listen up. Aw, guess who was worried about Abyss and came by to check on me? I mean, on us. Isn't that nice?
My pleasure. Surely the church can spare one night to help you watch over this place.
I'm not crying. I'm just...
Edelgard would not attack the Abyss, that's stupid.
Come on, lots of people in Abyss are already struggling to get by. War will make things even harder for us. We're sure to run out of food and other supplies. And there will probably be refugees to take care of. Not to mention what might happen if the Empire takes over and decides to redecorate.
With how big this area is, there's got no chance of that happening.
War's actually coming, isn't it? Imperial troops in Garreg Mach? It's gonna be wild. Whatever happens won't affect us down here in Abyss, though.
Oh no, you're a war master. You're basically stronger than my entire team.
Hello there.
This might be our last chance to get out of here. I'm leaving Garreg Mach. You should too.
Protect the students? Have you got a death wish? All right.
Oh, they give free stuff now.
So this is how it's turned out. I figured as much, but I didn't anticipate it would happen so soon.
Why didn't you tell everybody?
If Garrick Mach becomes a battlefield, Abyss will have no choice but to get him. Everyone here will have no alternative. They've got nowhere else to go.
Well, that person who just gave me a Seraph robe seems to think she's got somewhere to go.
I could smell a war brewing. And sure enough, here we are. If Fodlan falls into chaos, I wonder if my debts will fall away along with it. If the Empire wants a fight.
Friend.
Where else am I going? Up. That box. Because the influencer can't do anything else yet.
See you again soon.
Is it chapter 13? Because that's when the time skip is, maybe. I can't remember what chapter I'm on right now. All the appearances are just standard, right? I can't just change a lot of other stuff. I think they missed out on doing that. An actual mechanic like that, I think they've missed out.
It shakes me to my core that the Empire would lash out so violently. I shall have to reconsider my intended path towards restoring House Nouvelle.
I mean, if you sided with Edelgard, she'd have probably just let you.
How thoughtful of you.
I don't think you like flowers, but that's what I'm giving you. You have one of these. What's your constant up? I like her. No, we just want to leave this area. How do we do that again? Right, go to the monastery. Yes. Should be about 5 minutes of chatting. Come on. Right. I've done basically this entire bottom area. Claude and Leone, let's go.
The Empire is moving quickly. Edelgard must have been preparing for this for a while now. If you really think about it, she must have been planning for this even before you got the Sword of the Creator. Of course she was always a step ahead of us. We were blinded by the ball and the battle of the eagle and lion and everything else. I refuse to go down like this, though. So let's do something about it. What do you say? It's you and me, Teach. We've got this.
We do have this.
What is Edelgard even trying to achieve? She wants to destroy the church so badly that she'll take on anyone who doesn't fall in line?
To be fair, she couldn't destroy it any other way.
I just can't believe she'd start a war over it. Not to mention using such nasty tactics to get her way. Could Captain Gerald's death have also been a part of her plan?
No.
Don't you go and die on me, Professor.
That is not part of her plan. That is not something she would have asked for. Because that would have affected the teacher, who is like the only person she cares about.
Half of the Empire's 6 great noble families have declared their support for Edelgard. Of the other 3, Lord Vestre was assassinated. Hubert, his son, Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is under house arrest. His wife is now supporting Edelgard. And my father, he was stripped of his role as Prime Minister. As a result, House Eyre has lost all of its power, all of its lands. We have lost it.
And you could go help her. Normally I wouldn't want to fight you, but I've got to fight someone. Hey Gilbert.
There are always small power struggles, still. It has been hundreds of years since all of Fodlan was consumed by war. I didn't actually think it would come. I feel as though I'm not in my professor. If I survive this war, I wish to return to
the land of your king, you say?
Hey, we're falling behind. I don't know that we can keep up with the new Emperor. To think that she was able to raise an army of that size right under our noses, however hard we fight. I give us a 50% chance of winning.
We have a bro and a dragon, so I think we're fine. Who is this anyway? Lord and Leonie's B rank. I'll do that in a minute. Almost done.
Hello there! How dare they threaten the goddess? Such a vile act cannot be forgiven. There is no need to worry, I promise you. In the days of yore, the goddess would grow angry with such insolent fools and roast them in ALL.
Let me quickly check something. What we got? Jam. Ooh, another. We have 2 defense items. Come on, Constance, take all these items. You need all the defense you can feasibly take. What else did we get? Luck, strength, even more luck. I mean, luck's crit, right? Who needs crit? I'll give Hilda crit. Where is she? I've got 25 luck already. I'll do the rest of these off screen. I'm not going to do them all now. I thought Shamir liked some dark humour. I like you. Cool, let's go.
I'll have that girl's head. Just you wait.
Okay.
I guess we have no choice but to fight, have we? Oh, but why would Edelgard do something like this? I'm sure we'll be all right, though, Professor.
We'll be fine.
Professor, can we really defeat someone who is willing to turn their back on the world just to uphold their own belief? I've spent my whole life running in fear, and now surely we can win if we rely.
We certainly can. Here, have some flowers.
I appreciate.
There you go, Mariam. You're up.
Professor, war is breaking out again, is it not? There was a truly terrible war once upon a time. I never wanted another war. All we can do is steel ourselves for the fight.
Another war, so you are basically stating right now that you are a lot older than you seem.
Need
We're all this guy, aren't we?
See you again soon.
Right, the last 5 people. There's one thing I want to check before we move on to the next area. Who's this? Dorothea. Oh, it's Dorothea. Hello.
So Edelgard, the one who calls herself the Flame Emperor, was connected to those strange beings. The Imperial Army might be using even more terrifying methods than we know. You had better be cautious, Professor. Any amount of carelessness might prove to be our undoing.
If you say so. Where are we going now? There is someone all the way to the right. We'll go there first. Then we'll talk to the last 3 people. Get the buffs. I want to save 3 points for food buffs. 3 should be enough.
The mastermind behind the attack doesn't make much sense, though, does it? There would need to be all sorts of territories and groups tangled up in this sort of mess. I'm gonna stop. Mostly I'm worried about my old opera company.
I'll save them. We don't need friendship with you right now, Manuel. You're already A rank, I believe. Okay.
The Holy Tomb held many crest stones. This is the first time I've heard of crest stones being hidden away in such a place. But more importantly, I'm interested to know the Empire's aim. I must think on this. The crest stones lie at the heart of the events, and of course, the crest stones somehow... Could that possibly... The Empire's army may well plan to use...
I mean, if they plan to do that, there's surely other places to get crest stones from.
We must protect defiling the holy... The Archbishop has already given you a new response. I have something to ask of you.
Yeah? I suppose? What does S rank authority do?
To think. Well, perhaps it's We're depending on your strength, Professor. Captain?
Heavy armor. Right, now we'll just talk to Rhea. Do the 3 food buffs. And that'll do. Hello, Rhea.
Excuse me. How are you, Professor? With the Imperial Army drawing near, thankfully, you have the divine protection of the goddess. May the goddesses...
More sword! Why? Just damn. Right, food. Oh, we'll do this too, this quest. 200 renown doesn't seem like a lot right now, but I'm going to be using a lot of it for the next playthrough.
Hi. I cannot... So they couldn't be...
How much of this intel is there? Just 1. Alright, food buffs. No, this. Food buffs can wait for until I do my next thing. Which is something I want to check. Nope, he's not even in this room. Where is he?
Well done. You have my thanks.
Little Claude and Leone. That... Honestly, that can wait. Yeah. That can wait. Food buffs. Food buffs. Orange and Leone, let's go.
Hey, you're...
I'm completely out of ingredients. Most of my characters are in yellow anyway. Right, so we need Lynn, Claude.
This isn't.
I'll pick some people from my main squad. Who's that? Better than Catherine, sure.
The flavor is nostalgic to me for
Eating food always.
Right, last thing. Last thing we'll check. No more green, no. Alright, what's down in the tomb now? And Sothis has disappeared. Come on, Lord. I wish to find out. Oh. Why? Why is Lady Bro here? I'm gonna speak. Alright, sure. So Sothis disappears and... Is it the... different gender form? Goes in that area now? For some reason? Kind of confusing, but sure. Finished exploring. Yes. Yes, we have. This will be the last thing for this session. We'll just do all these. City is fine. Orange just needs levels. Hilda needs these. To give herself some stronger forces later. I'm probably using Catherine on my last playthrough. Well, let's just rank up our other basic stats for now.
Looks like...
When did I forgot I recruited Seth? Leonie, yes. Leonie needs this.
Nope.
Real Leonie, yes. Take as much XP as you can possibly get. Claude's fine. Ignatz needs Lance. For some reason to become a bow knight. Reasons, sure. Annette can have heal. This one will be Ingrid, and she can have horse.
I'm getting the hang.
Oh. And
May I be asking?
you are having question. Improvement of your land skills. Uncertainty about how to train effectively.
You have great...
Hey, Bernie.
Professor!
Thank you.
Come on, then. I am a little... We did some great work.
I'm actually pretty good at this. One step before the next step.
This'll help keep me alive. I'm finding my focus.
Guess I learned a thing or two.
Alright then. Any more of these? No. Save. Yes.